Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and share. On this episode of OTR with NGT, we are in the beautiful North Cliff, based in Johannesburg, South Africa, training and having a chat with my good and very close friend, Mpho Makhanya. Let's get right into it. On the road with NGT. Okay, we're rolling. Okay, so who's Mpho Makhanya? Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Mpho Makhanya. I'm just a very enthusiastic girl. I'm calm majority of the time. I'm a good listener. I'm a family girl. I love family. I love love, I love being happy. And I care a lot about my mental health. Hence is why I dived into fitness. I dived into, having that self-care routine. And I feel like fitness is my self-care routine, because it's like it's just you and you,
Yeah.
You just want to get better every single time you go into it, you dive into it. And there's no pressure there for me. There's no pressure there. I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to be stronger and fitter than I was yesterday. It's not about who says what, it's just me and myself, basically, yeah.
And then how were you introduced to training or fitness as a whole?
So I was into EMS cadets. Basically, they're training kids to be firefighters and future paramedics. So there, it was like a military feel, a semi-military environment.
Yeah.
So it was more or less like a very strict environment. It instilled discipline in us. It instilled a lot of listening skills and a lot of physical fitness as well. And little did I know that I'm gradually falling in love with it, even though at that point I felt like it was torture. But it did make me, dive into it, because even after that, I continuously, that's how I keep myself going. Like, that you see that loud voice from a soldier to keep going, that's me and myself. Every time I'm training and every time I feel like giving up, I'm like, come on, go, you gotta go, and yeah, I think that's how I dive into it.
So who was the person that got you into all of that?
It was the officers that were training us at that time, right?
When was this?
So I was 13. I was 13 when I started. I remember every time I had to wake up in the morning on Saturdays, I'd be like, I'm going to hell. And looking at it now, I think it was the perfect time for me to be introduced in this world, because, I mean, the world is actually harsher than it is when you're training out there. I mean, we're facing a lot of, can I say shit?
Yes.
Yeah. And when you're training, you're focusing on improving your mental strength. And I kid you not, when you're training, your mental strength always improves. When you feel like stopping, you keep going. And I think that's how life should be. Every time you feel like stopping, and you tell yourself that you can actually go even further, it's not easy for you to tell yourself that. Oftentimes we feel that we need people to do that for us, to motivate us or to push us. But when it's just you and you, like I said, it always gravitates towards how you continue to keep yourself going through training. And it's the same with life. It's not easy, but you gotta keep pushing.
Nice.
Yeah.
So in terms of your training career, what are some of the downtimes that you've had? As an athlete, you face really difficult times. So what were some of those difficult times that you
I think it was like a learning path for me. Why? Because when you are into fitness, you kind of look for people to take this journey with you, because it's something so amazing that you feel that you need to share with other people.
Yeah.
Little do you know that as people, we have different goals. And then you find that sometimes you gravitate towards what other people want, and it's different from what you want. What I'm getting into is that I've met other people that have stepped into fitness, like we spoke earlier, for, physical appearance purposes. And they would get to a point where they know that their goals are not being achieved fast enough, and then they would quit on me, like gym buddies or gym groups and stuff like that. And that kind of killed me a couple of times, and I think that was like a learning path for me to say fitness is not about who is with you or who's around you. We have different goals. And this kind of like was a hectic time for me to be introduced to people, and they quit on me, and I then realized that they're not actually quitting on me, they're quitting on themselves, and I'm kind of distracted there.
Okay.
That's when I had to also shift my focus from physical appearance to what actually do I want to achieve from this. Like we spoke earlier as well, like mental health, mental strength. I want to be durable, not durable, rather I want endurance, I want to go on for longer, I want to feel stronger than I was, and I want to be quicker, and that kind of helps me with my daily basis, actually.
So that's how you actually overcame all of those difficulties?
Yeah, definitely. I had to shift from that I want to look fit, I want to look a certain way,
I want to be part of a group,
I want to look like I am working out. No, I don't want to look like I'm working out. Even if I don't look like I'm working out, that's fine, but I know that I'm achieving something. If I feel stronger and I don't look masculine, that's fine with me. If I feel good and no, someone else can come and say, no, but you don't look like you train, that's fine, but I am achieving what I want, and it's just me and myself, and and I just, as much as I want to share this with a lot of people, it's tricky because people have different goals. Someone will come to me and say, I want to lose fat and I only have 3 weeks. What? 3 weeks. It's just in just 3 weeks, please help me out. And
doesn't work like that. Yeah.
We don't even want to dive into that because we're going to bring so much negativity into this interview.
Yeah. What are some of your highlights in your career?
I would say my identity.
Ooh. Okay.
My identity. My dignity is shaped around fitness. I love the aura I get from people, my neighbors, my community, when they see me, they see fitness, they just love the consistency that I have with myself because I train alone. And sometimes, the majority of the time, they bump into me. Like, my family would also encourage me, like, no, wake up, you haven't woken up in 2 days, what's happening? I like when they see Mpho, or when they just think of me, like, oh, that girl, my identity is just shaped around fitness. And I love that. And also being here with you, girl, it's one of the highlights. And also I'm learning a lot. I've met very powerful people who also have shaped their life into fitness, people who have stepped out of depression because of fitness. My partner as well is also finding a lot of peace in fitness, in running, and I can see the positivity that it has in my life, and I can see the positivity it has in other people. So what more do I want?
So you mentioned family, you mentioned your partner. I'm guessing those are the people that are supporting you throughout everything. How does it feel to have that kind of a support system?
It feels amazing because, you know what, when you start doing something in front of people, and to them, unconsciously, it becomes a habit. It becomes something that they gradually want to do also. You find them joining me once in a while. You find them eating, differently once in a while. You find them asking me, so where do I start? And I think that's the life I want to have for the rest of my life. That's the life that I want to share with, with the people that I love. But I've created a very fun environment for my family we dance a lot,
I see that on your statuses.
yeah, we dance a lot. We are very active. We take walks. We drink lots of water. We sometimes have that competition to say, I've drank 2 liters already for the day.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's amazing. We limit on starch. We limit on this. My partner as well also updates me with like, oh, I'm improving in my swimming. I'm improving in my running. It's stuff like that. Those kind of conversations kind of push me as well, because I also, sometimes self-motivation isn't there. So when people around me are doing it and they're getting better and better, then
that's like a bonus.
Yeah, I'm also like,
let me go. Okay, so who are some of your favorite training instructors in South Africa?
It's Mapule. Do you know Mapule?
No.
She's an ambassador for Adidas. Mapule, what's her nickname? I'm not sure what's her nickname, but she's Mapule. What I like about her is her story. So she started off as, she was working at Sandton. She used to stay in Alexandria. And she was working in Sandton, and she didn't have taxi fare all the time to take to work. Not that she didn't have, she just had to weigh her priorities.
Yeah.
And what she did was she used to run from Alexandria to Sandton every morning.
Wow.
And every afternoon coming back from work. And then gradually that's how her fitness journey started. It just goes to show that if you want to do it, why excuses? Cut the excuses. Other people have it harder. Other people don't have limbs, and you're doing it, and they're fit and they're training all the time. So what's your excuse? So yeah, I think she's one of the ladies, and she's black, and she's beautiful, and she's amazing. She's strong, and like I said earlier, she trains alone majority of the time. It just goes to show that self-care moment that you need to have with yourself, and to like push yourself.
Yeah.
I've never had a a personal trainer. I've never trained with a personal trainer. Not that I'm against it, not that I wouldn't want to be one. It's just that I think I need to be stronger alone than depending on someone else. And I feel that a lot of people can do that.
That is such a beautiful story.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired. I'm actually going to look her up, and
You should.
hopefully we'll have her on the channel, hopefully.
You should.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I don't want to lie. She's amazing.
She is. She sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So you were once part of a gym. Tell
Yeah.
us about the whole gym story. I think I heard it once, and it was very interesting.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to continue to pay for myself. Cool. I started paying for gym, and this time I was working. So majority of the time I couldn't go to the gym, so I was paying for not going to the gym, because of contracts. And this is where I also met the people that wanted to be gym partners and quit on themselves. This is where I met people that came to the gym just to, to find motivation. Motivation is not there.
Yeah.
People that came into the gym because they thought if they paid a gym membership, they'll be motivated to stay consistent. Which was not the case, but I was consistent, and it was a very nice environment. But besides the fact that I couldn't go to the gym, and I canceled my membership because I didn't have time. Besides that, I kind of remember the reason why I started gym membership. Yeah, being in that gym environment, it did not resonate with me. The reasons for me to go there from the beginning kind of like didn't resonate with me. It was not a strong reason for me to be there. So hence I canceled my membership. And after a couple of months, I realized that I saved 4,800 a year.
Damn.
By just working out at home. And then I decided, okay, cool, I'm just gonna take 20% of that money, and let me just buy myself equipment that are going to give me that challenging workout, or that will bring that fun spirit
aspect,
into my workouts. And then that's when I thought, actually, gym accessories and gym equipment are a great deal. Nothing will give you consistency. You are responsible for that. Nothing will give you the reason for you to wake up, or motivation. You will not be motivated all the time. Sometimes I'm not motivated myself. Even the fittest person on earth is not motivated sometimes. but discipline is just
way.
going to keep you going. Yeah.
So you spoke about accessories. I know you've got a Mcmfit thing going on.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so like I said, after realizing that I've saved so much from a gym membership and I started working out at home, it was a bit challenging because it's just me and me. I have to set an appointment. I remember I read one post that said, if you are working for someone or you're working for a company, if your boss says that your shift will start at 7:30 in the morning, there's a meeting with who and so, you're going to make sure that you get there, you know, because they are your boss and you're going to get paid month end, you know. Also, you want to show your boss that you are capable of being promoted or whatever. But why can't you say at 8 a.m. in the morning, I'm just going to do a 30 minutes workout with myself? Why can't you keep up to that? Why do you always postpone that? We are now prioritizing other people over yourself, which is something that is very much dangerous because they wouldn't be where they are if you are not effective enough. So that's when also I felt that my home workouts can be as consistent and as amazing as they are in a gym. A gym is just a room with equipment. Gym is just a room where they're providing you with equipment. Nobody is grabbing your hand and taking you to that place and forcing you to do it, so you can also do it. So I did a lot of home workouts, and like I said, I wanted more accessories and more funness and more challenges into it. And I remember how much I used to love weight training in the gym premises, so I thought, okay, cool, let me just get equipment. And then I got myself equipment, and I do got a lot of a couple of questions, where did you get your equipment, you know, and stuff like that. I saw a shortage of these accessories, you know, and I also saw that they're quite too expensive, you know, and I was like, okay, cool, let me look into it and let me see what I can do. And then got into a lot of research, and I saw that actually these accessories are very, very, very cheap. Why? Because a lot of people aren't thinking of them. A lot of people would rather pay so much money in order to get them in a room. You get. So home workouts and outdoor workouts are considered as ineffective because these equipments are not there. Then I got into it and I saw that, no man, these are actually very much affordable, and they are not even half of the money that you pay as you go to the gym. But I'm not excluding people that are also in the gym premises. The gym premises often do not offer these gym accessories. You often have to take them along. So these gym accessories, you can, like, they're convenient. You can just put them in your bag, like skipping ropes, resistance bands, resistance kits, dumbbells, all of that. You can take them to the gym, like your skipping ropes and your resistance band. You can take them to the gym, or you can take them in an outdoor environment, do an outdoor workout. You can take them to a hotel if you're going on a vacation. You know, if you want to do a couple of squats, a couple of this and that, and they're good to go. So that's where I saw the shortage in it, and I knew that my people are gonna love it. And so far,
they're responding well to them.
Yeah, especially the waist straps and the waist trainers. A lot of people are struggling with the timing. So, yeah, they're loving it.
They're loving them.
Yeah, so far.
So which are some of your favorite accessories, like your top 5 favorite accessories?
I would say the waist strap. Not only does it burn calories in your tummy, but it also gives you a back support, which is something that people don't have. When you do squats, when you do deadlifts, when you do lunges, basically all the exercises, you need to support your back. And in order for you to have a strong back, you need to have a strong core, and people don't have that. So when you have your waist strap or your waist, your sweat belt, obliviously, without you realizing it, it also gives you like a good support from your back, and you start doing exercises that will not subject you to injury. Also, resistant bands are my favorite because I started training for my push-ups. I'm very terrible in push-ups. So they are helping me a lot with squats, with lunges, and with a lot of exercises. In my Instagram page, I'm going to start uploading videos according to the products that I'm going to be selling. So there's more that's still coming.
And then if I want to purchase your products, where do I go? What do I do?
Okay, so on my Instagram page is MCMF1T, Mcmfit, and on TikTok, we're also on TikTok, it's MCM Fit, and then on Facebook we are MCM4, number 4, IT. They can DM me and I can direct them straightly to my WhatsApp.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Mpho, thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to follow my good friend Mpho Makhanya on all her social platforms, all right? And also, don't forget to check out her YouTube channel. All the links will be down on the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share. Until next time, me and the entire OTR team are out.